Hello guys, today we are going to the movie review challenges 2024 film review introduction. Challenger 2024 is an ambitious and gripping cinematic work that aims to push that boundaries of storytelling and visual spectacles directed by the acclaimed filmmakers. Direction the movie blends intense action sequence with compelling narrations that explore themes of resistance, rivalry, and personal transformation. As a 2024 release, it was cutting technology and innovative filmmaking technique to deliver an amazing experience for audience worldwide. Plot summary. The, the story of Challenger 2024 revolves around the main characters named former companions who face a series of challenges that threaten to undo everything they we fought for set against a backdrop of a setting its dystopic future, a competitive sports area and political battleground. Film delves into a protagonist's journey of self-discovery, transformations, inner demons, and external enemies alike. The narrative views throughout the moment of intense action, emotions, vulnerability, and strategic gameplay, keeping viewing on the edge of their seats from start to finish. Direction and screenplay under the visionary direction of screen directors named films exhibits a masterful balance of pacing and fashions. The screenplay written by skillful constructor, layered character, and intricate plot twist that enhance the film depth. The dialogue is sharp and purposeful, often serving to reveal characters' motivation and build suspense. The character's keen eye for detail and innovative use of camera angles elevate the storytelling, creating a dynamic viewing experience that tells both intimate and grand performance. The cast delivers commendable performance that breathes life into the complex characters. Lead actor shines in the role, portraying a mix of strength, vulnerability, and determination. Supporting uh, actor's name contribution significantly, adding depth and authenticity to the narrative. The chemistry among cast members enhance emotional scenes, making moment of triumph and despair resonate deeply with the audience. Cinematography and visual effect. Visually, Challenger 2024 is a feast for the eyes. The cinematography name employs a vibrant color palette and innovative camera technique to create stunning visuals that complement that the story's tone. The action sequences are choreographed with precision, utilizing slow motion shots and sweeping serial viewing to begin sense of urgency and accidental. The special effects seamlessly integrated with the practical filmmaking and where viewing into the film penetrate through nutrition's world, adding an extra layer of realism and spectacle, musical and sound designs. The soundtrack, composed by composers name underscored film emotional beats and underline pumping moment like the music ranges from hunting melodies to high octane scores, perfectly matching the film's shifting mood. Sound design play a crucial role in impressing viewers with crisp audio effects that make every punch, explosions, and subtle whisper impactful. Themes and message at its core, Challenger 2024 explore themes of perseverance, bravery, and the quest for identity. It challenges viewers to consider that it truly means to overcome obstacles and how personal growth often emerges from conflict. The film also touches on societal issues such as relevant themes like corruption, technology, impact social inequality, making it for not just an action spectacle but a reflection on contemporary or concerns. Overall impressions. Challenger 2024 is a bold and engaging film that offers a compelling mix of storytelling, visuals, artistry, and emotional depth. It successfully appeals to fans of action, camp drama, and science fiction, while also providing thoughtful commentary that prompt reflect the film. Technical achievement and powerful performance make it a standout release of 2024, destined to be discussed and analyzed for years of come. Final verdict. If, if you are looking for a new that obedience and underlying food sequence with meaningful storytelling, Silence 54 is undoubtedly worth watching. It's a cinematic drama that showcases the evolution of filmmaking and storytelling, leaving audience both accelerated and contemplative. Challenger to 2024 and in a depthful movie review. Introductions. Challenger 2024 embraced as one of the most anticipated film of year, promising a groundbreaking cinematic experience that combined innovative storytelling with the state of the art visuals effect direction by the visionary Texas named this film aimed to redefine Chinese boundaries, blending enemies to action drama, science fiction, and psychological thriller into cohesive and compelling narrative. As a 2024 release, it benefits from the latest advancement in filmmaking technology, impressive sound design, and talented ensemble cast dedicated to delivering powerful performance. The narrative of Challenger 2024 is intricate and layered, weaving a story that explores personal resilience amidst a chaotic and unpredictable world to protagonist main character's name is introduced as former companions, whether it's sport, combat, or competitive arena whose life is turned upside down by unfortunate circumstances. The film opens with the gripping sequence that immediately immerses you in the high-stakes environment setting. The one tone of the story's blend of tension and emotional depth. As the plot unfolds, we are taken on a journey through a dystopian future of alternative and hyper-competitive social where rivalry, escalate and personal stakes reach and hide the screenplay penned by is criticized by tight pacing, clever dialogues, and unexpectedly plot twists that keep viewing guessing. Flashback and non-linear storytelling are employed skillfully to reveal characters' backstory and motivations, embracing the overall narrative fabric. As the plot unfolds, we are taken on a journey through the dystopian future of alternative type competitive social where rivalry, escalate and personal stake reach a new high. The screenplay planned by screenwriters. The name is characterized by basic clever dialogues and unexpected plot twist that keeps viewing using flashbacks and non-linear storytelling are employed skillful to reveal characters' backstories and motivations, enriching and powerful narrative fabric. Themes of perseverance, identity, screen fire, and corruption influence of power are woven seamlessly into the storyline. The film also examines the psychological toll of intense competitions, exploring how characters confront their fears, doubts, and ambitions in their pursuit of greatness or redemptions. Direction and artistic vision. Under direction team expert guidance selected 2024 and boost a distinctive visual style that complements its thematic ambitions. The direction's meticulous attention to details is evident in every frame from the dynamic actions sequence to the quest contemplative moment. The film pacing is expertly managed, balancing adrenaline pumping scans with introspective sequence that allow characters' development to breathe. The director employs a variety of innovative techniques such as unconventional camera angles, rapid montage, editing, and immersive point of view shots to high-tech emotional impact and create a pleasurable viewing experience. The overall artistic vision emphasizing realism blend with stylized visuals, making the fantastic element believable and grounded performance and characters development. The cast delivers some of the most compelling performance of the year. Lead actors embodies breaking announced footage that capture both the physical prowess and emotional vulnerability of the role. Their performance is layered of oscillation between moments of pride, determinations, and quiet introspections, making the characters relatable and complex. Supporting performances are equally noteworthy. Supporting actors in particular bring authenticity and depth to their roles, adding layers of tensions and empty. The chemistry between characters is label, whether it's hated confirmations of tender moment of camaraderie. The film's strength lies in its ability to develop characters beyond archetypes, giving audience a genuine connection to their struggle and triumph. Cinematography and visual effect. Visual Challenger 2024 is a two-day force cinematography named craft striking visuals narrative that capture the grandeur and intimacy of the story. The film utilizes rich color palette, shifting from stark cold tones to vibrant hues to reflect different emotional states. Cinematic shifts, action sequences are choreographed with presence, utilized slow motion, swiping, playing shots, and dynamic tractions, sought to embrace excitement and clarity. Especially effects are seamlessly integrated, showcasing futuristic technology, uh, elaborate set piece, and realistic creature or environment design. If this technical achievement event film from mere experiment to visual spectacles, immersing you fully into its universe, sound design, and musical score. The sound design plays a pivotal role in enhancing the embracing experience. This sound effect heighten the impact of ambient skin environment, sound, and depth to the setting and subtle audience cool boundaries. Bold tension and anticipations. The musical score composed by composer's name complement the narrative beautiful alternating between intense rhythmic motifs during action scans and more serious emotional melody during character-driven movement. The score not only supporting the storytelling but also leave a lasting impression, reinforcing key themes and emotional beats. The integrations of directions and non-digital sound is masterfully creating a layered auditory experience that resonates long after the credit roll. Theme, symbolism, and social commentary. At its core, Challenger 2024 is an meditation on human resilience and the relentless pursuit of excellence. It questions what it means to be a challenge, whether it's in sports, political, or personal life, and what sacrifices are necessary to overcome obstacles. The film probes deeper social issues such as the corrupting influence of power, the ethics of competitions, and the impact of technology on humans' identity. Is the subtly critical modern social Society's obsession with success and the appropriate lines between heroism and violence symbolisms employ thoughtfully thought out the level motives likes reinforce its message and invite viewing to reflect on their own life and value. Technical achievement and innovations. Challenger 2024 stand out for its technical pros, the use of cutting-edge CGI and practicals effect creates believable and impressive use. The editing is side with seamlessly transitions that maintain narrative moment. The film also shows innovations camera work including 360 degree shot and virtual reality elements applicable to engage audience on multiple sensory levels. Production design is meticulous with detailed sets and custom that reflect the film's futuristic and or fantastically setting the presence of technology within the story universe feel authentic and thoughtfully developed, enhancing the believability of the world building, audience reception, and critical analysis. Early screening and viewing suggest that Challenger 2024 has resonated well with audience and critical alike. It's a blend of action, emotion, and social commentary appeals to broad demographic. Critical praise its ambitious scope, tactical mystery, and strong performance. Well, some note that its complex narrative may require attentive viewing. Viewers' reactions highlighting the film's emotional depth, especially in Scan's devastating characters' growth and moral elements. Overall impact and legacy. Challenger 2024 is poised to be a landmark film that influence future filmmaking and storytelling. Is pushed the boundaries to the landmark film will influence filmmaking storytelling. It's pushed the boundaries of what cinema can achieve visually and narratively, setting new stand out for technical excellence and cinematic riches. Its success is like inspiring filmmakers to explore similar ambition project, frustrating, innovating, and creatively in the industry. Final verdict. In Exclusive Challenger 2024 is a must-watch for cinephile fans of action and drama and anyone interested in thought-provoking storytelling. It is a film that combines technical brilliance with emotional resonance, delivering an experience that is both exciting and meaningful, whether as a standalone masterpiece or as part of large conversations about social and human nature. It stands as a testament to the power of cinema. Challenger 2024, an extreme in-depth movie review introduction setting the stage for a cinema depth movie review introduction setting the stage for a cinematic milestone. Challenger 2024 is more than just a film, it's represent an evolution in contemporary cinema blending groundbreaking technology, compelling storytelling, and visionary artistry into a single cohesive cinematic experience directed by the highly acclaimed actor name who is known for pushing creating boundaries and redefine genre conventions. The film has generated immense anticipations among critics, cinephiles, and casual viewing like as 2024 release it harnessed the latest advancement in visual effects, sound designs, and the complexity reflecting the crucial technologically and artistic the film's ambitious scope aims to not only entertain but also challenge audience to think critically about themes such as racialized morality, social influence, and the nature of competitions. Plot summary in auditions of course and conflict. At its core, Challenger 2004 tells the story of main characters named former champion, be it in sports, combat, or a specialized field whose life is suddenly thrown into those following a series of devastating setbacks. The story opens with the full pounding sequence that bridging viewer into the high-stakes environment, immediately stabilizing the tone is marked by talented challenges, both external and internal. The last year limit and confirm their core belief. The challenges are navigated through a series of skeletal confrontations, moral demands, and a moment of introspections. The film explored themes of perseverance and revelations, illustrating how characters confront their fears, doubt, and ambition. It questions whether true victory lies in eternal success or internal growth as the plot unfolds. Challenge from the and fractures creates are incurred when the characters are forced to make difficult choices, highlighting the complex nature of human morality and resilience. The climax is a masterclass in tension, featuring an epic transformation that combines physical progress with emotional stakes, culminating in a resolution that is both satisfying and thoughtful, providing the resolution reviewing contemplates the true meaning of challenger and victory in a world life with ambiguity, directions, and artistic vision, mystery, and innovations under directions name. Challenger 2024 exhibits distinctive visuals and narrative style that elevate its beyond conventionally filmmaking directions. Meticulous attention for to details is evident in every frame from the competitions and film lighting to the fishing and thematic motifs. The director employs a variety of innovative techniques such as the use of virtual reality, inserts, augmented reality overlays, and unconscious camera angles to immerse viewers fully into the story universe. These techniques serve both aesthetic and narrative purpose, enhancing emotional resonance and emphasizing key moments. The film's tone oscillates between gritty realism and stylizing spectacles, reflecting the duty of its themes, inner vulnerability, virtue, outdoors bravado. The direction's creative visions ensures that every element from custom design to set descriptions contributions meaningful to the storytelling, creating a textured world that feels authentic yet imaginative, performance depth and authenticity. The acting ensemble delivers some of the most compelling performance of the decade's lead actors in the role of domestic and remarkable range, balancing physically with subtle emotional nuance. Their portrayals capture the sense of a played hero, embodying both strength and vulnerability with authenticity. Supporting actors such as provider that visual contemporaries, adding layers of complexity to the story. Their performance evoke empathy, tension, and sometimes moral ambitions, enriching the narrative's fabric. The chemistry and dynamic among cast members are palpable, whether moment of camaraderie or conflict. The film also features standout performance from embracing talented whose fresh, representative and raw energy inject potential into the story. Overall, the cast performance elevate the material, making the character journey compelling and emotionally resonate. Contemporary and visual effect feast for the sense. The cinematography. The cinematography by cinematographer is nothing short of spectacular. The film employs a diverse range of visual techniques, dynamic tracking, shots, heirloom footage, and intimate close-ups to capture the grandeur and intimacy of its universe. The color palette shift deliberately to mirror emotion. Stage would be deteriorated house during moment of despair and vibrant stereotype tunes during scenes of triumph. The use of lighting is particularly noteworthy, emphasizing contrast and mood of deepens in the storytelling. The action sequences are choreographed with perceptions, combines particular stunts with CGI enhancements to create visuals, adrenaline pumping moment seamlessly integrations of visual effect, whether depreciating futuristic environment, engagement, reality overlays of fantasy element demonstrate a high level of technical mastery. Film's visual effect team has set a new low benchmark to realism and innovations element the narrative and embracing audience in a believable embracing universe. Sound design and musical scores and audiovisual ceremony. Sound design is Challenger 2024 plays pivotal roles in heightening emotional impact. Every phone's explosions and subtle ambient noise is crafted with meticulous attention to detail, creating an impressive soundscape that complement the visual. The music score composed by composer name is a two divorce alternatives between bursting rhythm that driven action scans and dedicated melodies that underscore some moment of introspection. The soundtrack enhancing thematic element in it showing the character's internal struggle and triumph. Moreover, the film improved innovation sound techniques such as spatial audio effect and silence at key moment of manipulating audience emotion and heightened suspense. Since symbolism and social commentary are reflection on contemporary issue, Challenger 2022 is not just an action peak spectacle, it is a thought out full explorations of complex themes relevant to modern society. It examines the nature of rivalry, whether personal, social, or technological, and questions whether victory is truly meaningful. It achieved at the cost of integrity of humanity. The film delves into the psychological toll of constant compelling, exploring how obsessions with success can lead to moral comparison or self-destruction. It probes social issues such as the influence of technology on humans' identity, the corruptions, power of greed, and the ethical dilemmas posed by advanced AI or virtual realities. Symbolism is one thought out. Narratives, motifs like broken mirrors rising serve as metaphor for self-discovery, transcendence, and the cyclical nature of challenges. The film encourages viewers to reflect on their own lives and social value, making it a compelling piece of social commentary masked with an exaggerating cinematic peaks, technical excellence, and industrial impact. Challenger 2024 exemplifies the pinnacle of current filmmaking technology. Its use of cutting-edge CGI, motion capture, and virtual production technical set new industry standard. The editing is razor sharp, seamlessly blending multiple narrative thread and visual effect to maintain narrative momentum. Its innovative approach to storytelling, integrating virtual and argument, reality, non-linear structure, and impressive sound may influence its future filmmaking paradigm, and the film success could inspire a new view of technologically ambitious project that strive for both artistic excellence and audience engagement. Furthermore, the film's thematic depth and technical mystery positive is it as a cultural milestone one that spark conversations about the future of technology, ethics, and human resilience, audience receptions, and critical conscience. Since its release in 2024 has churned widespread acclaim for critical and audience like critical how its limitations, scope, its technical innovations, and emotional depth, often calling it a cinematic revolution. You would have praised its compelling characters, breathtaking visual, and thought are provoking themes. Some critics note that the film's complexity and non-linear structure might challenge casual viewing, but those viewing to engage deeply are rewarded with a richly layered experience. Its appeal across genre and demography underscore its universal relevance and artistic merit. Finally, reflection and legacy. Salinger 2024 is poised to leave lasting legacy in the annals of cinema. It exemplifies that is a work that is both entertaining and meaningful. It challenges artists to recorder to notice uh, overall rating 5 star. It on five stars. Monumental achievement in filming and unmissable experience that push the boundaries of storytelling and technology. Challenger 2024, the ultimate in-depth cinematic analysis and review productions, a new era in cinema begins. Challenger 2024 stand at the forefront of contemporary filmmaking, heralding a new era marked by technologically innovative narrative daring and artistic voluntary direction by the visionary directors renowned for pushing creating boundary and previous works such as previous film for this film is positioned as the potential landmark in cinematic history. It is a testament to Hammer's engaged and storytelling pro- prowess, combining cutting-edge visual effects, comprehensive sound designs, and complex character arc into visual that seeks to challenge, entertain, and inspire audience worldwide. The film Animations has been fueled by extensive making company early screening and critical praise setting high expectation that it meet and in many cases exceed as 2002 release. It exemplifies in the culminating of technologically Advancements such as virtual production, AI assist CGI and engagement reality boost to their creative limit, offering viewers a sensory this experience that blur the lines between reality and imaginations, plot and narrative complexity and epitome of challenge and transformation at the heart of Challenger 2024 lies layered non-linear narratives and masterfully interviews multiple storytelling genres and respectively the protagonist's main character's name is introduction as a former grandson college and support strategic area or high stake competitions for life is set by an unfortunate event that propelled them into uh, crucibles of self-discovery mm, whose life is shattered by unfortunate event that propelled them into crucibles of self-discovery. The narrative unfolds throughout a series of flashback, precious storytelling, and forward-looking sequence is revealing fact of the protagonist cycle and Christmas dance and screenplay crafts employs clever dialogues, improvised motifs, and cinematic use to deepen the story resources. Themes of resistance, morality, sacrifice, and social influence run thought out with the moment of intersections. Juxtaposed is adrenaline fuels actors' action. The film explores the skyline nature of challenge of personal struggle with social conflict and questions whether true victory is external or eternal. The climax is a crescendo of conventions of psychology, physical and emotional battles, culminating in a resilience that lives in the audience boundaries, true meaning of challenge and till the ending deliberately resistance. Diplomatic resolution instead offering a honest reflection on perseverance and self-awareness, direction and artistic vision and audio masterpiece under the guidance of Directions Team Challenger 2024 manifest and as a visual and cinematic tour, they force the director a choice of framing, pacing, and tone reflect a deep understanding of storytelling, dining, emphasizing both spectacle and intimacy. Innovative techniques such as virtual reality overlays, dynamic camera movement, and experimental editing styles serve to embrace viewer fully into the narrative universe. The directions to use of color grading shifting from cold muted tones to vibrant saturated use mirrors emotional journey and thematic shift to smooth the directions vision extended to meticulous production designs and costume choice which reinforce the film's futuristic or hyper-competitive setting. Every elements from set constructions to practical effect is crafted with precious, creating a believable yet fantastic world that captivates the viewer. Action and characters portrays depth, nuance, and authenticity. The performance is Challengers 2024 are nothing short of extraordinary lead actors in the role or delivers a two-day force performance that balances physical with emotional depth. These portrayals capture the now's eternal struggles of a hero wrestling with doubts, moral dilemmas, and the desire of redemption. Supporting cast members, including supporting actors, names, and layer of complexity, bringing authenticity and emotional resonance. Their interactions with the protagonist are charged with the tension and tenderness of information defining on the scales of demand. The cast chemistry elevate the material, making every composition aligns or portrays believable, and impactful, and the performance transcript made entertainment from review to reflect on the universal themes of humans as well as vulnerability and moral ambiguity. Visuals and cinematic excellence, a feast for the eyes. The cinematography by cinematographer named Elevator Salazar 2024 to a visual masterpiece. The film employs delivers persons of techniques, uh, gorgeous wide shots of expensive landscape, intimate close-ups that reveal characters' vulnerability and musical action sequence shot with precision. The use of light and shadow in is deliberate and evocating, emphasizing contrast that symbolizing internal conflict. Color grading transitions reflect emotions. Stage coding audience presence subtle yet powerful. Action scans are choreographed with meticulous attention to detail, blending practical stunt with CGI enhancement to produce sequences that are both realistic and exhilarating. The seamless integrations of visual effect, depreciating featuring technology, elaborates a set piece of supernatural element that demonstrate industry-leading CGI craftsmanship. The film's production design is rich with details, every set, costume, and from meticulous craft to reinforce the narrative's tone and setting from uh, sprawling featuring uh, cities to intimate training chamber. The environment serve as storytelling device in their own right. Sound and score and audiovisual symphony. Sound design is challenge 2004 in impressive and innovative. Every sound from the rush of wind during high-speed case to the substral hum of technologically device is crafted to heighten realism and emotional impact. The music score composed by composer is a visual narrative element in the musical score composed by A musical score composed by composer name is a visual narrative element. Its motifs echo the film themes resistance, conflict, hope, and shift dynamical to match the emotional beat pulsating, rising driven adrenaline during actions moment will gentle melodies underscore moment of introspections, advanced sound techniques including spatial audio and selective silence air are employed to manipulate audience emotional effectively. The score and soundscape work uh, intenders to craft a truly impressive sensory experience. Theme symbolism and social commentary are thought-provoking reflections. Challenger 2024 is a layered exploration of social and personal issues. Challenger using to consider what it means to be a challenger, whether it's personal life, social structure, or technical landscape, and whether victory is truly meaningful if achieved throughout morally questionable means. The film examines the psychologically to eliminate relentless competition, questions whether obsessions with success leads to self destructions of engagement. It explored the influence of technology such as AI, virtual relentless and cybernetics of humans' identity, autonomy, and morally. Symbolism is woven throughout. Examples include specific symbols like broken mirror, labyrinth presenting self-discovery, cynical silence, or hope thieves motive deepen the narrative, inviting viewers to interpret the story's message on multiple levels. The film subtly critiques modern societal issues, values consumerism, celebrity culture, and obsessions with perceptions, making it a mirror held up to contemporary life and in traditional, technical, innovative, and industrial impact. Challenger 2024 exemplifies the cutting-edge age of cinematic technology. It's the use of virtual productions, technical AI, ASI assist, CGI rendering, and engagement reality integrations set a new industry standard. The film seamlessly visual effect demonstrate how technology can serve storytelling without overwhelming it. Editing techniques such as rapid montage, split screen narrative, and 3D composing maintaining narrative momentum while allowing for complex storytelling led its innovative use of 90-360 degrees shots and visual environment could influence future filmmaking trend. The film's success signals a shift toward more technologically ambitious projects, inspiring industrial with experimentation with embracing storytelling format, including for cinema experience and interactive viewing. audience and critical receptions. A global phenomenon since it premiered Challenger 2024 has garnered widespread critical acclaim with many calling it a game changer critical praising its technical mystery, emotionally depth, and thematical richness of comparing it to landmark films such as notable classical or recent hits. Audience reactions have been similarly enthusiastic with viewing loading its breathtaking visuals, memorable performance, and thought-provoking themes. It appeals from demographics appraising action fan, sci-fi, enthusiasts, psychologically drama, aficionados, and philosophical thinkers alike. Some critics note that the film complexity may challenge casual viewers, but those willing to engage deeply will find a rewarding multi-layered experience. It's a cultural resonance and artistic ambitions positions it as a potential future classic legacy and future influence. Challenger 2024 is poised to leave an indelible mark on cinema, influencing filmmaking techniques, storytelling, paradigms, and industrial standard. Its innovative use of technology and narrative depth set a precedent for future projects seeking to blend spectacles with substance. The film explorations of human resilience and social critique offer a blueprint for filmmakers coming to craft stories that are both entertaining and meaningful. It could inspire new generations or creators to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and embrace technology innovations. Furthermore, its success could catalyze new formats such as fully immersive VR film, changing no audience experience cinema. Conclusion: an unpredictable article achievement in summation, Challenger 2024 is more than a film. It's a cinematic evolution. It's exercise for the can be achieved when visionary artistry meets human progress. This film is testament to cinema's power to entertaining, provoke, and inspiring. Its enduring legacy will likely influence the industry for decades to come, making it an essentially viewing for anyone passionate about the art of filmmaking. Final rating 5 on star. A monumental masterpiece, a groundbreaking, thought-provoking, and visually stunning film that redefines what cinema can. A groundbreaking, thought-provoking, and visually stunning film that redefines what cinema can be. A must-see for all who seek advanced depth and innovative film. Challenges 2024 The Definitive All-Encompassing Cinematic Analysis and Epic Review. Introduction: A Cinematic Revolution Ignited. Challenger 2024 incarnates as a landmark achievement in the history of cinema, highlighting a new approach with technological innovations, narrative complexity, and artistic audacity converge to redefine what a film can accomplish, direction by the visionary directions named in renowned for groundbreaking work like this film embodies the culminations of decades of cinematic evolutions, pushing boundaries in visual effect, storytelling, and thematic depth. The film released has been met with fervent anticipations driven by an extensive marketing, completing early critical praise and reputations for groundbreaking technological experimentations. It promised to challenge your perceptions, provoke philosophical debates, and set a new standard for impressive storytelling as 2024 release challenges exercise. The latest advancement in cinematic technology such as virtual reality, introductions AI-driven CGI, and augmented reality and demonstrate how these tools and can elevate narrative and emotional engagement. A rich and multi-faced plot and introduction that try to challenge and transformations at the core of Challenger 2024 lie an integratively women's narrative that defines traditional linear storytelling options instead for complex multi-layered structure that inventive viewers to piece together the story from fragmental perspectives and influences the protagonist main character's name is introduced as a former champion, perhaps an elite athletic histrionist or visual competitor whose life spiritual interests at a catatonic event or revelations, the narrative unfolds through a series of in- interconnected flashbacks where parallel storytelling in future projection embodies a screenplay crafted with meticulous care by screenwriters named the story explore themes of resistance, morality, social influence, and the nature of victory, questioning whether success is purely external or rooted in internal growth. As the story progresses, viewing are taken on a journey throughout the momentum to relentless struggles, moral repetitions, and self-discovery. The film challenge notice or heroism and villainy, forcing audience to confront uncomfortable truth about ambition, sacrifice, and the cost of challenges. The climax is masterclass in tension and emotional payoff, culminating as is in an ambiguous yet satisfying resolution that includes reflection on the meaning of victory in world rife with moral gray areas. The advancement leaves viewers contemplate the cycle, nature of challenger and the enduring human spirit direction and artistic visions and a singular masterpiece. Under the visionary leadership of Directions in Challenger 2024, is the testament to artistic mastery that directors signature style by doing camera angles, innovative lighting, and thematic symbolism. Science throughout the film, even frame is carefully composed, illustrating a deep understanding of visual storytelling. The use of virtual productions techniques such as lead wall technology and real-time enduring allows for dynamic imagery environment that adapt seamlessly to narrative set. The direction employs striking visuals motifs like recurring symbolizing diverting focus mirror raising sense to mirror characters' internal struggles and overseeing times. Pacing is deliberate yet relentless alternative between a moment of introspections, quiet and adrenaline, pumping sequence, the tones oscillate between gritty realism and stylized tutorial reflections. The challenge faced by the characters, the artistic choices to deepen audience engagement and evoke emotion resonate with every turn. Powerful performance and assemble of depth and authenticity. The cast of Challenger 2024 delivers a performance that are nothing short of transformative lead, portraying that embodies compelling picture of vulnerability and resistance, capturing the internal conflict and external bravado with non-subsidy their physical transformation, emotional range, and emotional command of the screen elevate the film will beyond mere spectacles, supporting actors such as complexity, portraying morally ambiguous characters allies antagonists with authenticity that their interactions with the protagonist are charged with emotional tension, creating a web of relationship that underpins the narrative. Thematic resonance spectacles maintains cues to embracing talented who applying fresh energy in prospection, ending reality or assemble the chemistry among cast members is palpable, reinforcing the film emotional score and making every composition's elements of portrayals resonate profoundly. The virtual brilliance, a feast for the eyes. The cinematography by cinematographer name is Marvel, blending practical effect with CGI to productions breaking visuals. The film embodies a wide array of techniques, dynamic tracking shots, drone footage, extreme close-ups, and slow motion sequence to create a whimsical visual language. Color assemblies are used deliberately to evoke mood and symbols. Cold tones during moment of desperations of moral ambiguity transit point of to vibrant scheduled during moment of triumph or revelation lighting techniques emphasizing contrast, hair shadow, and stark highlighting to mirror internal conflict. Action sequences are choreographed with precious, combining practical stunt with digital effect that appears seamlessly and realistic, featuring the set and costume design features enhance the visual storytelling. Each element meticulous crafted to reinforce characters' development, cinematic motifs, or narrative shifts, sound designs, and musical score a sonic journey. The soundscape of Challenge of 2024 is an impressive experience crafted with care by sound designs named every sound from the hum of machinery to the subtle whisper of wind serve to depth, energy, and emotional impact. The musical score composed by his powerful narrative tool sets motif echo the film score themes resistance, conflict, hope, and shift dynamicals to minor characters arc, frustrating, writing, driven, adrenaline during intense sequence film, dedicating melodies underscore moment of introspection, innovations, use of spiritual routines, technology enhance the sense of presumptions, creating impressive environment develops viewers. The silence is used effectively at key moment, highlighting tension or emphasizing emotional speeds. The synergy between sound and visuals, leaving the entire cinematic experience. Experience themes, symbol, and social commentary in intellectual Odysseus. At its core, Challenge 2024 functions as a mirror to contemporary social, exploring themes that are relevant as they are profound. It examines the nature of challenges, whether personal, social, technology, or philosophically, and questions with what conclusion through three. The film provides issues such as the impact of technology on human identity, virtual reality, cybernetics, and whether themes to empowers or enslaves it critiques modern obsessions with perfection themes and consumerism, suggesting that social success of our mass deeper internal struggles, symbols are woven throughout the narrative. La- Liberalism presentum internal journey brokens mirror significantly fractures identity arising sons imploding hope and renewables these motifs invite viewers to interpret multiple layers of meaning, encouraging reflections on their own lives and social value. The story subtly critical social structure like domination, scripted creating political manipulations, highlighting the pervasive influence of power and the importance of moral integrity in the face of overwhelming odds. Technical innovations and industrial impact setting new standards challenge to for showcase of technology innovative use of virtual productions such as real-time rendering that will allow for unpredictable flexibles in shooting environment. AI assist CGI accelerate post-productions workflow while maintaining high fidelity and realism. The film editing employs advanced techniques, multi-layered on the split-screen narrative and the decomposition that maintaining the momentum and faculty complex storytelling structure. It use of 360 degrees shots and virtual environment opens new possibility for embrace cinema. Its success demonstrates how technology can create storytelling without composite artistry integrity, inspiring future filmmaking to embrace innovations and explore new forms such as fully immersive VR film or integrating cinema, audience receptions and critical pursuits of global filming since its Dow Challenger 2024. Generated with this big acclaim from critics and audience worldwide. Critics praised its ambitious scope, technical mastery, and cinematic depth. After comparing it to cinemas, while Stone's was notable classical for recent influential film. Audience reactions have been overwhelming, positive praising the film, working visuals, compelling performance, and intellectual substance. It appeals across demographic actions, aesthetic, sci-fi fans, philosophically thinkers, highlighting its universal relevance. Some critics rule that its complexity may challenge casual viewers, but is willing to engage deeply, reward with richly layered experience. Its ability to spark dialogues about social issue and technology things cementers it starts as a cultural touchstone's legacy and future implications. A cultural milestone. Challenger 2024 is destined to influence future filmmaking paradigm, inspiring technologically experimental and narrative innovative supporting use of virtual worlds and impressive technology set a new benchmark, encouraging industry-wide adoptions. It's a cinematic explosion of resilience, morality, and technology. In fact, offers a blueprint for social conscious storytelling. It prompts audience and critical alike to reflect on trajectory of humans' progress and ethical dilemmas accompanying technology advancement. Active, critical, and filmmakers will study his film for decades, analyzing its technical themes and cultural significance, ensuring its place in cinematic history. Conclusion and approachal achievement in cinematic arts. It simulations challenge 2024 in embodiment, achievement, and ambitious innovation and emotionally resonate masterpiece that transcend traditional filmmaking boundaries. It explores the future of cinematics, demonstrating how technology and artistry can intertwine to create impressive, meaningful, and transformation experience. This film challenge viewers to receive their understanding of victory, morality, and resistance, inspiring introspections and dialogues. Its artistic brilliance, technical mystery, and thematic depth make it not just a film but a cultural performance destined to influence generations. Overall, 85 amount to humans' creativity and artistry visions, a cinematography to divorce and away, inspiring, thought-provoking, and visually stunning masterpiece that set a new standard for what film can achieve. A must-see for anyone passionate about the art of storytelling and technologically innovations. Challenger 2024 definitive all physics cinematic analysis and epic review. Introduction and cinematic revolutions ignited. Challenger 2024 emerged as a landmark achievement in the history of dream traveling, a new approach where technological innovations, artistic expressions, and global storytelling conveys. This film is not just a movie, it's an experience that defines the boundaries of visual narrative, inviting audience to participate in a cinematic odyssey that transcends time and space. Global Movements released in 2024 challenge become as essential form and captivating viewers worldwide with its unique blend of action, drama, and advanced directions. AI visionary filmmakers Mitchell May known for his work on Fire Like A significant departure from his previous endeavors, showcasing a more nuanced and character-driven approach. Technical mystery, a critical aspect of Challenger's lies in its technical prowess, showcasing the cutting edge technology in filmmaking. The movie's visual effects, cinematography, and the sound design are all meticulous craft, impressing the viewers in the seriously detailed work that both breathtakingly beautiful and heart-disturbingly intense. Innovative storytelling at its core challenge it is a story about challenge, perseverance, and the human spirit. The narrative is expertly woven with each character are interesting and influencing the larger narrative. The film's themes of friendship, love, and redemption serve as powerful backdrop for the actions package sequence that defines its identity. One of the most striking aspects of challenge it is character development. The cast featuring a diverse ensemble of action delivers performances that are both authentic and captivating. Their characters are multi with complexity that make them relatable and engaging. Impact on the impact of Challenger on the film industry cannot be overstated. It set a new standard for cinematic experience, influencing the new way future films are created, marketed, and received by audience. The movie's success sparked a renewed interest in the medium, inspiring new generations of filmmakers and storytellers. Cultural significance while its a technical achievement and commercial success, Challenger holds significant cultural importance and its reflect and the existing hope of a global community offering a shared experience that transcend borders and language. The film's themes of resilience and community resonate deeply, providing a much needed sense of hope and unity in a world often plagued by divisions. A new era and in entertainment challenges mark the beginning of a new era in entertainment on storytelling technology and audience engagement conveys as the entertainment industry continue to evolve. This film has become illuminating the path forward and inspiring creators to push the boundaries of what is possible. Legacy and impact. The legacy of Challenger will be failed for years to come influence the direction of the film industry and the way stories are told. It leaves behind a rich cultural and cinematic heritage, one that will continue to inspire and captivating audience education them to all power the magic of the movie. In conclusion, its cinematic masterpiece Challenger 2004 stand as a testament to the boundary potential of the cinema. It is a film that challenges, inspiring and entertains, leaving an indelible mark of on the heart and mind of those who experience it. As we look to the future, one thing certain, the cinematic landscape will never be the same thanks to the groundbreaking achievement that Cinemas 2024 final loads. It in conclusion, Challenger 2024 is a cinematic masterpiece that advances the boundaries of storytelling, visual effect, and audience engagement. Its impact on the film industrial, cultural, and social as a whole will be felt of generations to come, serving as a beacon of hope and inspirations, creators and audience alike. Challenger 2024, the definitive are encompassing cinematic analysis and epic review. Introduction. The cinematic revolutions ignited Challenger 2024 invests as a landmark achievement in the history of cinema, highlighting a new approach where technologically innovative artistic experience and global storytelling conveys. This film is not just a movie, it's an experience that defines the boundaries of visual narrative, inviting audience to participate in cinematic auditions that transcend time and escape, navigating through reach of narrative genius, never fading from the notice of being global formats, navigating the new norm of cinema. The film's provenance is not merely the product of its production's value but result of its announced narratives is navigating through narrative of notice, cultural and communities, never neglecting the announced of nucleus in storytelling. Critics and fans like numerous uh, in their praise notice that Challenger 2024 has been groundbreaking endeavors in the cinematic landscape, not just for its narrations but for its novel approach to filmmaking, blending the transformation themes with global perspective never embrace the needs of the norm of cinema and name in enigma rapid in mystery. The title is self-challenge to us full reflection of the film's cancer challenge to the convention. The numeral does not just date as a symbol of a new dawn and cinema storytelling, airlines of medications, unknown and explained to uh, challenge the civilized from norms to offer the film industrial to navigate through the uncertainty of cinema narrative never before as a film title accurately accurate the sense of its story, its themes and its innovations, themes of triumph and transformations with its core challenge in 2024. It is a film about triumph or adversity, about the transformations of lives and the triumph of the human spirit. Some of the habit of living thing in relatable to the environmental ecology, parasitic a science of the constitution of the whole universe, uh, concept, cosmography. विश्व again cosmography, the science of the constitution of the whole universe and cosmography, the science of study of the cause of disease, etiology, 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 science of the healthy living hygiene, science of making industrial technology, science of inscriptions, epigraphy, science of humans, beauty, chorology, chorology. Cast characters like no other. The cast of Challenger 2024 is vertical cinematic talent, a roster of actors who have been chosen for their ability to bring depth, nuance, and authenticity to their roles. Never has a film had such a talented cast, each member of which has a history of delivering performance that are nothing short of fundamental, from the second venture to the newcomers. The cast of Challenger 2024 is a testament to the powerful and talented in the film industry, a reminder that the art of acting is not just about memories, lines, but about bringing characters to life in a way that resonates with the audience. A cinematic experience that transcends boundaries. Challenger 2024 is not just a film, it's an experience that transcends the boundaries of the screen. It's a journey that invites you to participate in the narrative, to be a part of storytelling process. Never has film tools effectively used cinematic technology to create an immersive experience that draw you in and refuse to let go. From the opening scans to the final shot. Challenger 2024 is a cinematic auditions that navigating through the nexus, narrative, mixing, visuals, and auditory technicals. Never conclusions. A film for the ages. In conclusion, Challenger 2024 is a film that will be remembered for generations to come. It's a landmark achievement in the history of cinema, a testament to the power of storytelling to transform life to transcend time and space. Never has a film to effectively capture the sense of our times, never neglecting the need to narrate new talent that need to be told. Challenge 2024 is a film for the age, a cinematic experience that will challenge to perceptions, never neglecting to the need to navigating through the nouns of narrative genius. Challenger 2004 definitive are a incorporating cinematic analysis and epic review. Introduction and cinematic reversal igniting Challenger 2024 engaging as a 10 landmark achievement in the history of cinema, hurdling a new approach where technological innovation, artistic experience, and global storytelling converge. This film is not just a movie, it's an experience that defines the boundaries of visual narrative, inviting audience to participate in a cinematic relation that transcends to time and space, navigating through the humorous narratives, notes the nature announce understanding for the human's conditions, the nexus sparkling Next conveys its core challenge in 2004 is a narrative access and conversions of cinematic element that create a rich in-house tapestry of storytelling. This tapestry is not just a collective of threads but an intricately things sorts breathtaking. It's an experience that not just watch but deeply engaged with cause you to increasing and cinematic. ओके गाइस टाटा आज का कोटा खत्म होता हुआ कल मिलते हैं